Hello everyone, for today I'll be showing you how you can perform or how you can do some addition and subtraction in a multi-digit value. So let's get started. So our first example is 23 plus 52. To solve this one, what we must do is to add it column by column. So first is this column 3 plus 2. Next is 2 plus 5. So 3 plus 2 is equals to 5. 2 plus 5 is equals to 7. There you have it. That is the answer. 75. Next is we add 3 plus 54. Just like what we did in the previous example, we must add it column by column. Okay, 3 plus 4, 3 plus 5, bring down 2. Okay, so 3 plus 4 is equals to 7. 3 plus 5 is equals to 8. We bring down 2 because that was 2 plus 0. There you have it. That is the answer, 287. Next is 339 plus 5, 2, 3. Column by column, 9 plus 3 is equals to 12. But in this case, we need to carry out 1 because we cannot do that. That was against basic properties of math. So let's do is to carry out 1 to the preceding column. We must put the number 1 above that preceding column, 1. Okay, and perform the usual step that we take, that is, which is at this case, at this column, 3 plus 2. So 3 plus 2 is 5 plus 1. Okay, 3 plus 2 is 5 plus 1 is 6. Perform the next step, that is 3 plus 5, that would be 8. There you have it. That is the answer for this example. Next is multi-values. So let's try 9, 3, 2 plus 5, 5, 3 plus 6, 6, 7. We add these 3 column as our usual step. This would be 2 plus 3 is 5 plus 7. 2 plus 3 is 5 plus 7 is equals to 12. We carry out 1. Next step, 3 plus 5 is 8. 3 plus 5 is 8. 8 plus 6, 8 plus 6, 8 plus 6, that was 14, plus 1, that would be 15. Carry out 1. 9 plus 5 is 14, plus 6 is equals to 20, plus 1 is 21. There you have it. That is the answer, 2150. Next, 1028 plus 720 plus 9999. So what we about to do is just our usual steps, column by column. So 8 plus 0 is 8, plus 9 is equals to 17. Carry 1. So next column, 2 plus 2 is 4, plus 9 is 13, plus 1 is 14. Carry 1 again. 0 plus 7 is 7, plus 9 is equals to 16. Carry 1 again. 1 plus 9 is equals to 10. There you have it. That is the final answer. For our next example, this would be subtraction. So in subtraction, it is much tricky compared to simple addition, because in subtraction order matters. For example, if this one like 10 minus 3 is equals to 7, but when you reverse the order, that is 3 minus 10 is not equals to 7, rather it would become negative 7. See, unlike addition, 10 plus 3 is equals to 13, and 3 plus 10 is equals to 13 value. So let's try our first example. 35 minus 16, rather 35 minus 13. So as we did on the addition, that is the steps that we will take also in subtraction. That would be 5 minus 3, then 3 minus 1. So let's do this. 5 minus 3 is equals to 2. 3 minus 1 is equals to 2. There you have it. That is the answer for that example. Next is, let's try 67 minus 53. That is 7 minus 3. That would become 4. And 6 minus 5, that is 1. That is the answer, 14. Next example is 27 minus 18. To solve this one, what we must do is do what we usually do on the previous examples, column by column. So at the ones place, 7 minus 8, but as you can see, 7, the mean width is much, what I mean is the number on top of 8, which is 7, is much smaller than 8. So what we must do is to borrow 1 from 2. So this would become 1. But instead of 1 plus 7, this would become 10 plus 7. Why? Because the 2 is at a much larger number place compared to 7. Therefore, this will become 10 plus 7, which is 17, minus 8 is equals to 9. Okay. Next is 1 minus 1 is 0. Therefore, the answer is 9. Next is 124 minus 68. So as with what we did earlier, as you can see, 4 is much smaller than 8. So we must borrow 1 from 2. So we must borrow 1 from 2. But in the perspective of 4, that has a value of 10. Therefore, it is 14 minus 8 is equals to 6. Okay. Next is we borrow 1 from it. Therefore, this has a value of 1. So 1 minus 6, that is impossible. So we must borrow again to the preceding digit to the left, which is 1. Therefore, this would become 0. 11 minus 6 equals to 5. There you have it. The answer is 56. Next example, let's try this one. 98 minus 99. As we can see, the mean width is much smaller to the subtrahend, but to solve this one, there is a proper approach for this. What we must do is to subtract it from left to right, from left to right. Therefore 9 minus 9 is equals to 0. Okay, 0. But 8 minus 9 is impossible. You cannot subtract 9 from 8. You cannot subtract 9 from 8. But what you can do is to think of it as an integer that you move, that you are moving from right to left. You are crossing the boundary of an integer. Therefore this is 8 minus 9, that would become 1, but the mean width is much smaller than the subtrahend. Therefore the answer would become always be negative. Therefore negative 1.
Let me love more, what you know.